Hey everyone, welcome back to Ken's Card Corner. Today I'm doing a 50 card non-sports reveal, I guess. None of these are sports cards, so if you're not into Pokemon, Magic, The Gathering, Dragon Ball Z, and some like Marvel Universe from '91. So if you're not into that stuff, this isn't for you probably. Otherwise, hang out, look at some cards. So first up, have a Japanese fossil Mew Hollow. It came back in Near Mint 8. So it's got the cool pocket monster card game on the back. Have the Ancient Mew Pokemon 2000 movie promo. That was came back in 8 as well. These are already all sorted by grade, so it's just going to be a bunch of 8s and stuff, and then so forth. This is a Stormfront Luminen Hollow, and it came back in Near Mint 8. Have a Lightning Energy from X Emerald Hollow in Near Mint 8 from 2005. Have a Pokemon Rocket Dark Gyarados Hollow pre-release version in a Near Mint 8. A Alf Lithograph from Triumph in a Near Mint 8. It's number 4. I was kind of disappointed with these 3. These are the Pokemon promo Mew Hollow Black Star from 2000, and they all came back at 8. So, kind of disappointing on those. I have a Pokemon Rocket Sleep First Edition and a Near Mint 8. So that was the 8. Definitely had more 9s than anything else. Of course, you're always hoping for 10s, but sometimes you get what you get. Have a Misty Seadra. It's a pre-release one from Gym Heroes in a Near Mint or a Mint 9. A Kingdra Hollow from Neo Genesis and a Near Mint Mint 9. A what's this? Black and White Plasma Freeze. A Lettuce EX Hollow and a Mint 9. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Near Mint for some reason. I guess because of the other one. Let's see. So we're to the 9 sections of the Pokemon cards. Machamp Hollow Triumph and a Mint 9 for Pokemon HG and SS. Was it Heart and Gold, Soul Silver, I think? I believe. Thought this one was pretty cool looking. It is a FA Zekrom Hollow Black and White from Black and White expansion and a Mint 9. A Journey Across America Black Star promo Pikachu and a Mint 9. Have a Zapdos from Base Set Hollow and a Mint 9. I think that's kind of cool. Here's a Latuus EX Hollow Plasma Freeze and a Mint 9 from Black and White. Pokemon Black and White Plasma Freeze. There you go. The Pokemon is kind of weird to me. It's kind of like what Magic should have done a long time ago, but they never did. So, I have EX Power Keepers, Ninetales, and a Mint 9. Have a Neo Discovery Kabutops and a Mint 9. A Team Rocket Returns Dark Tyranitar, or Tyranitar, I guess I say it in a Mint 9. Have a Pokemon XY Ancient Origins Full Art Gyarados and a Mint 9. It's a hollow. I like that one. That's cool. EX Sandstorm Cradley and a hollow and a Mint 9. Have a Umbreon and a Mint 9 EX Sandstorm. I have a McDonald's Collection Porygon and a Mint 9 from 2018. I actually found a bunch of McDonald's toys sealed at the thrift store, and that was the only one that looked good. So that's the one that I sent. It came back a 9. So, and that's the end of the 9s. I have Erica's Venusaur Japanese Gym 2 and Gym Mint 10. I have Dragon's Exalted Gym Mint 10 of Rayquaza EX from Black and White. Dragon's Exalted. I have a Glaceon GX promo Celebration 10 and a Gym Mint 10. I like that. Look at that. It's kind of shiny and stuff. And the last of the Pokemon, I have a Bulbasaur Hollow Black Star promo and a Gym Mint 10. And this was for Detective Pikachu. They handed him out at Walmart. And I work at Walmart. And I actually ended up getting about 100 of these from the lady. They didn't do it on the right day. And so she just had a ton of them. And I still have like 75 of them or something. So I have a sealed box of 50. So that's it for Pokemon. We're going to do the one Dragon Ball Z and then the Marvel cards. And then end with Magic, the Gathering. So I have this Dragon Ball S Broly Legend Dawning promo, Mint 9. That's the back of that one. That's pretty cool looking. So that's cool. Now, Marvel Universe, 91 Marvel Universe. I got about 7 or 8 or 9. So I did pretty good on these. That's where so did pretty good. First up, I have Iron Man and a near Mint 8. Now, I grew up collecting these, so I always thought they were really cool. I got all the stats and stuff on the back. Next up, I have Nebula and a Gym Mint 10, number 78. She's Gamora's sister, I believe. So, Thor's daughter. Or not Thor. Thanos, I mean. So... But even though that's his granddaughter, so. Have the Hobgoblin, number 86 and Mint 9. I really like this picture on this one. I have Loki, and it came back in a Gym Mint 10. That's pretty cool. This might be the only one I keep. I don't know yet. But it's the Red Skull and a Gym Mint 10. I like to get the I'd love to get Captain America and sit next to it. That'd be really cool. So, then next up we have Thor versus Loki, and that came back at a Mint 9. And then last but not least, we have Punisher's Arsenal, and it came back in a Gym Mint 10. So that is the Marvel cards. So what was that, like 7? Yeah, 7 Marvel. So last but not least, we have all the rest are Magic, the Gathering. So have some. They're all older, not a whole lot of newer stuff. So, well, not any new stuff, but by old I mean like in 90s Magic. So I have Holy Light, came back in a Mint 9. I have Word of Binding from the Dark, came back in a Mint 9. Erosion came back at Mint 9. Tangle Kelp, also Mint 9. Tower of Corael came back in a Mint 9. I never played this card. This card was bad. 'Cause nobody really played balls. So, and the last of the Mint 9, we have Rune Sword, and it came back in a Mint 9. So that's cool. Of course, you always shoot for 10s, but I mean, I always figure as long as there's no like 4s or 5s, I'm pretty happy. So, and I've learned a lot about the Pokemon grading. It's really hard. So, I have Inquisition, came back in near 8 from the Dark. Mind Bomb, near mint 8. Goblin Digging Team came back in a near mint 8. And Carnivorous Plant came back in near mint 8. So those were the near mint 8s. I'd actually bought 2 packs of the Dark about 10 years ago and still had the cards from it. So, and then the only Gem and 10 from the Dark cards that I had sent in was Holy Light. So, got a 9 and a 10. So, thought that was pretty good. And then I have 2 other Magic cards that are non the Dark. I sent in this Arabian Nights Camel, and it came back in near mint 7, which I kind of expected. I didn't expect a 9 or 10 or anything, because if you look, you can see the white on that corner. So, yeah, it has some whiting on the corners, but it looked pretty good. You know, I knew it wasn't going to be like a 3 or 4 or anything. So, with Magic cards, you always got to make sure they're centered. That's a big thing. Flip it over, make sure it's fairly centered. And then, you know, just make sure there's no creases or anything like that. So, and then last but not least is last of the 10. I only got 10 Gem and 10, so I guess 1/5 isn't bad. But it was this revised Stone Rain. Came back a Gem and 10. And Stone Rain's a classic card. I remember playing a long time ago. They stopped making Stone Rain and these kind of cards because they didn't want people playing with it, because having no lands is no fun. But that was my 50 card order. I think they got it in July. So it was last quarter's deals. It wasn't this quarter. It was the one where it's all any non-sport. You know, any non-sport's like $8 or whatever. So, but I should do pretty well. All of these are going to be for sale for the most likely. I might keep 1 or 2 of the Pokemon cards, but that might be it. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. The other 3 orders I have from PSA are all non-sport. They're all Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh, because that's what the quarterly special is. I don't have a whole lot of sports cards from before 1960 that would be worth getting graded. So hopefully next quarter the deals will be, you know, better. Hopefully they'll do like a football one or a baseball one or something like that. So hit that subscribe, all that great stuff. Thumbs up. Let me know what you think, how I did. Like I said, got 1/5, so 10. There's 10 10s, and then I think 21 9s, and then it was like the 1/7, and the rest were 8s. So nothing below 7 except the 1. So yeah. So talk to you next time, and have a good one.